Hey everyone, Honest Hughie here, and this is my second attempt at a video, or technically third, because I realised I'm going to do a review on Black Widow, but I realised I accidentally said a spoiler, so I'm not going to say any spoilers in this video. It's going to be spoiler free, and I just want to make a quick disclaimer before I start. I'm at my fiance's house, because I just watched it last night at the cinemas, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. We all did as well, and because I wasn't keen when I heard Black Widow movies coming out, I thought they're just going to sort of a bit of a cash grab. I sort of thought they're just and this was after Endgame. I heard about it, um, but when they first announced it, which I didn't quite realise, it was before they did Endgame. I'm going to lean back because it's easier. It was before they did Endgame. Um, they were going to release it just after Civil War because there's a bit where she vanishes, and that was what they were. That's where it's based. It's based before Civil War, and obviously it's about her being in the facility and then brainwashing everyone, and it shows how she gets out of it really. And there's the actors in it. Like her sister is just amazing. Like she's really good. And there's Tom Hopper out of Stranger Things. I'm just going to say that. I know he's called David. You know, Shell David.
Harbour.
David Harper. Keep saying his name wrong. Harbour, not Harper. And he's in it, and he makes the movie like class. Like because you don't like him at the beginning because he sends him off to the facility. So you sort of think, well, he's not a good dad, and the mum as well. You're like, well, I don't like, parents are quite rubbish, and you know how she speaks about them anyway in current movies. Um, but they made him really likable because they just made him quite a bit like they did Hulk, where it was like they just made him quite like well, best way to say it is a bit more like Thor, where they made him quite dumb but not dumb. Does that make sense? Like sort of like the comic relief, but also he would protect them still. He was just wanting fame at that time and stuff, and you can see he regrets it. But yeah, the movie itself is really good. They tied it in very well. And there's also a little bit at the end. I'm not going to say like spoilers or anything, but it hints that there's going to be a bit more to it, which is what I was hoping for. Like we all know the ending of Endgame. We all know Black Widow died. We know that. So sort of do what's quite obvious that they're going to do. Like obviously, you can all guess. I mentioned about her sister. Um, it's going to be obviously it's going to be her who's going to replace because they're not going to bring her back. I don't think. And I apologise on my hair right now. I am sweating like it is boiling a day. It was thunder and lightning yesterday. Now it's just like sunshine. It's been a Sahara Desert. So yeah, I like a new outfit in it. Her outfit was class because it was a proper Soviet like white outfit, and it was really good. And in the snowy bit because obviously it shows bits like how to rescue a dad and stuff like that. I won't get into too much because I don't want to say any spoilers. But the scene in the trailer where they jump out the helicopter and she lands, it's really good. And again, her sister is just hilarious. Like she is, if not my favourite character in the film, apart from her dad. Um, Also, there's pigs in it, and the reason I mentioned about the pigs is because they're so cute. But that's where and it's not really a spoiler, but I will say we know the beginning. I will say just opens up action straight away, and then it leads on to another action scene and another action scene. But like I say, I'll get back to the pigs. What I was on about is the dead cute and her mum. Um, this could be classed as a spoiler, but it's not really a mega spoiler because it's quite obvious that her mum's does this stuff that brainwashes them, and she uses it on the pigs, and she gets pigs to do like tricks and stuff. Um, so it's like, but we saw the pigs, but the proper fluffy one. And there's a little moment in the scene where she named the pig after the dad, because it was like she said, "Do you see the resemblance?" And he was like, no," but then he was quite happy with it, and he was eating at the time, so it made it more funny. And they do a little Incredibles scene, where he tries to put the outfit on, in Incredibles, and he can't get the belt round. And he's gone, "Oh, I'll just have a salad." They did that scene only he like did it anyway. That's enough I'll say about that because I don't want to get in any mega spoilers. But to be honest with you, it's quite obvious stuff. Like it's stuff I wasn't surprised about. Stay for the end credits, as per. It's worth it. Although I was a tiny bit disappointed, but you'll know why. I'll just say whistle. That's all I'll say. Um, and pretty much it's, to be honest with you, it's a 2 hour movie and it didn't feel 2 hours. It flew by. Like halfway through it, I thought it was like midway in the beginning. And to be honest with you, for a Black Widow movie, I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I have. Like I was thinking, yeah, it'd be good, but she can come across a little bit boring. And that's just how she's written. It's nothing to do with the actress even, and it's nothing to do with her character, because even in the comics she's all right. It's just to do with she kind of gets pushed aside a lot, so she needed this movie doing really. But it's, I think this should have came out earlier, like after Black Panther. It should have came out then before Endgame, because then when she does do what she does in Endgame, you would be more attached to her. Because I already wanted her back, and you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like the aftermath of the Sokovia Accords.
Sokovia, but yeah. So
Yeah,
the Red Room's back, which we know anyway. We know about the Red Room. We know that
yeah.
didn't go because Steve shut one down, didn't he? Steve blew one up,
He's blew a lot of stuff
and
up.
there was another one anyway. There was another one. I think it was Age of Ultron.
Well, it's Hydra. You cut one
Hydra.
head off and another
Yeah,
two grow.
yeah.
Is
It's
what
like
they
it's an obvious
say,
thing.
isn't it?
And there's one
So
more thing they're doing, which we all know about now, is the rings, isn't it? They're going to get the 5 rings. So obviously, you know where this movie hints to that. It doesn't hint massively to it, and it might not even be one of the rings. But you'll
it's
see.
definitely an Easter egg.
Yeah, it's definitely Easter egg, and it's filled with a lot of Easter eggs. Um, and it's like they even say in the movie, which is quite good. I'll say now, they state in the movie, or a sister goes, "Why don't you just get the Avengers to help you? You know, because you're friends with them now." And she's just like, "Well, we're not on speaking terms." So they don't quite flat out say it's before Civil War, but that's the hint you get, that it's just after Age of Ultron. I'm sure it's Age of Ultron where the guy blows up at the beginning, and I think that's it. Is that Age of Ultron, or am I thinking is that the beginning of Civil War? That might be the
Age
beginning,
of Ultron was the beginning of Civil War because everyone was like,
because he blew
Tony,
himself up,
what are
didn't
you
he?
doing?
Yeah, because that's when the guy
And
blew
then,
himself up, who I liked, the one out on Netflix. I liked him, and then they kill him off like that. Technically, that's not their fault. That was his fault, really. But yeah. So pretty much, it's you could say it's not really a prequel, but it's before the last movie, which we all knew, and it's definitely worth a watch. Well worth a watch. Like I say, I've gone there. It was about a tenner a ticket, and I think it's well worth it. Um, like I say, compared to Far From Home, and I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It's just certain plot holes because it did time travel. When you add time travel, it messes everything up, and you'll like it just opens up everything. So yeah, this is very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the franchise now. Like I heard they're doing another Doctor Strange, and they're doing a Hawkeye movie, which we know. That'll be good. There's hints to that in the movie. One of the main villains uses arrows at one point, and you'll see. It's like Easter eggs. I will say one thing: there's hints to each Avenger in the villain. I won't say what it does as such, but you can click on straight away. It shows a shield. Um, so yeah, it's very good. And I enjoyed it. And Shelley, you enjoyed it, didn't you?
yes.
Shelley enjoyed it, and again, great cast. Just Thingy's best though, Tom Hopper. I'm going to say Tom Hopper. I just know him, Tom Hopper. He made the movie for me. Oh my god, he suits the beard. Oh my god, that beard. He suits it so much, and the tattoos. Because I wasn't sure when I seen him at first, and like I say, it's an arm wrestling scene, and you can just guess from there. So yeah, it's very good. She needed this movie. It now made me feel bad that she died in the last one because I didn't feel when she went. If Hawkeye went, I would have felt because I like the guy who plays Hawkeye. It's not like I don't like Charlotte Johansson. I just Black Widow die, and then we're just like, okay. But now it's like, oh god, I kind of wish she didn't die because I like her now. I want more movies, right? So this is the end of this review. Definitely recommend watching it. Again, great performances by the actors, and her sister was amazing in it as well. Her sister was really good, and the villain was good. I won't say what the villain was or who it was, but I'll just say it's satisfying what happens to him. Very satisfying. I didn't like him. Yeah. Right, that's it. Honest Chewy, I'll say Honest Chewy signing out, why not? Right, and I will see you in the next video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it really. I'm going to do another review on a few movies that are coming out. There's one coming out, Snake Eyes. That'll be my next like cinema movie review. I might do a few Netflix ones along the way, but we'll see where it goes from there. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Got anything to say, Shell, before I go?
No.
Oh, running away! Run! I had to do it.